Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to the forest. This reading is for anyone that was drawn in here by these beautiful earth energies. And since you have found your way here into the woods to my little spot, I can definitely do a love reading for you. I will look at where you are right now and where you'll be coming up. And then I'll also look at the energy and love around you. And I will be drawing an oracle card for both you and them. And I will be drawing the one for them at the end of the reading. And if you'd like to find your way back here, I would love it if you could subscribe and tap the bell button if this resonates and hit the like button. That'll make it so much easier for you to find your way back here next time. So we'll start off with these. These are still kind of new to me, but I really like them. These are, Kitsune Oracle cards. So what do we have for Capricorn? Wow, coming of age. Wow, so you actually have a kitsune that is very powerful. This is actually the nine-tailed kitsune. And if you're not familiar with the story of how this works, basically the lore says that for every year that passes, they gain another tail. And, or every, if I said that right, every 100 years, they gain another tail. And then when they reach the stage when they have nine tails, then they are at a whole different evolutionary level. They are so powerful, they can take any shape they wish. They can basically do anything, be anything, invisible, visible, move between heaven and earth. They have all this energy stored up within them, and this is energy that they are allowed to give and use freely because this is what they have achieved through their entire lifetime, for that 900 years. So this particular kitsune is here to say that they have seen you do an act of kindness. There is something that you have done in your life that has caused this particular one to take notice of you. And it notices that maybe if you ever are struggling or if there's something that seems just out of reach, they are here to say that when the moment comes, they will freely give of their energy to help you succeed in what you are trying to achieve. They are saying don't hold back, that if you put yourself totally into something, that it will come to fruition, that everything you have dreamt of doing is within your grasp. Even the things you haven't yet dreamed of doing are there. They are saying that you are more than enough, that you are beloved by these magical creatures. And this doesn't cost you anything, it doesn't cost them anything. They are giving it freely because they see something in you. Wow. All right, Cappy. So later on, we will take a look at the energy around you and let's see what card they get. What kitsune spirit will come out for them. So right now, we're going to see where you are on your path in love here. Ooh, there's 4. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll take them. I usually like to just get 3 right away. You have the 4 of Earth, the Knight of Water, the 2 of Earth, and the Queen of Air. I feel like things are kind of maybe at this point where you are feeling this love and you want to go towards it, but there are just maybe some things going on here that aren't quite balancing in your life that are kind of causing you to go into this mode of, all right, I just have to be logical. I kind of have to maybe not do what I'm feeling at the moment. But we'll see here coming up. What else do we have on your journey? No, we'll definitely clarify these too. I just see this as like you feeling this love, like wanting to go towards this love, like feeling this, this playful, flirty energy. But there's something going on in this situation, and things are just not balancing. And I feel like that is putting you into this mode of like, all right, well, I'll take what I can get, or like I'll just not even that, but like I'll just kind of do me, you know? So we'll see here coming up. Like anyway, let's see what else we have. We have the Five of Cups. I think I said the take what you can get thing because of the Queen of Swords, because I feel like sometimes there's a reason why she's can be a little bit short with people. So I'm wondering why. But we'll see what else you have here. Because I definitely see her usually as like more independent. So, let's see, the Eight of Earth, the Death card, the Eight of Swords, and Strength card, which is also the number 8 in the major arcana. You have 3 8s and a 13. Wow, so you might be seeing the number 8 around a lot. I would just kind of maybe take that as a sign, as you know, your guides are there, they're listening, and they're there for you. Because it definitely looks like you have something going on here. I guess I have the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Yeah, and you need to be strong because there's kind of a lot of changes going on here. I feel like, you know, your feelings are shifting here. I feel like you're learning to focus in more on what you really need to be taking care of here. Like how I was saying, how maybe things are feeling a little bit unbalanced with the relationship or with your energy is. I feel like you're taking this time to kind of focus more in on what you need to, so that things are more balanced. I feel like whatever this is that you're feeling nostalgic about, or you're kind of just wishing kind of for one thing but not really kind of willing to look around you a little bit here. I feel like you're kind of trying to leave that behind. Because then you also have the Nine of Cups, you know, the Nine of Water here. You know, you go from this energy of like, oh geez, like, what's going on here? What should I do? You know, in this one in particular, his cups are spilled on the ground, and he still has 2 sitting there, and he has a whole river behind him, but he's just like sad. He's just looking at the ones that are spilled. He's just like, oh, my cups, right? Like, you know, followed up by this energy of happiness, like a lot of cups being filled by a lot of different things here. You know, and finding that happiness. But through this process, you know, there is a lot kind of going on here. There's kind of needing to, you know, maybe shed some old ways here and start something new in order to do that, you know, and that might just be that moment of like, you know, kind of taking a look at things, because we also have that 8 of Air, which is kind of maybe that lack of confidence, you know, not quite willing to kind of look around yourself, or quite willing to look at those thoughts in this one in particular, because they're a little bit scared of what might be there. You know, and that could just be you not feeling very confident in yourself, like kind of not willing to kind of take a look around because you're like, oh, I don't know what's there. I don't know if I can handle this, you know? But with this energy of strength coming in with that death, I mean, I feel like this is you understanding that this is a rebirth, because I like that we have the 9 of Cups here. Like, that's why I'm not like super concerned or anything, because I feel like this is just you understanding the situation. I feel like you're kind of embracing this, and if at least not embracing it, you're at least kind of learning how to like work with this energy here, so that you get something good out of it, so that you do find your happiness. Because I feel like this relationship, this person or whatever that you've put your heart into, like, it is something I feel like that you've been working on for a while here. And I feel like maybe things do feel imbalanced. Maybe you're just like, feel like you're juggling or being, like one of those situations where you're like, wow, man, like, like in this one, like the two crows flying behind him and he's just trying to hang on to what he has here, and keep going. Like he doesn't have time to stop and talk to his friends or talk to anybody. He just feels like he kind of has to keep going. Um, along with that energy of I kind of have to keep providing for myself. I have to provide for others, like, but I just feel like this is just balance, and I feel like there's just a lot in the material world here that's. I'm gonna clarify. I want to see if you're feeling like maybe you're giving too much or too little, but I kind of just feel like it's the situation. I kind of feel like it's just like back and forth, like it's just life stuff, not maybe relationship stuff, but it could be possible. It could be possible that, like, mostly overall, like, I just feel like you feel this and you want to go toward this and you want to make something happen, but this situation, like, is just not letting you do that. You're right, because I feel like as far as like how you communicate, you're only kind of saying what you need to say when you need to say, and it's not like you're being rude or anything like that, and I definitely feel like you're nice and whatever. I wonder like how much the other energy here is giving to you, that you feel like you were doing all this balancing by yourself here. And then like on your path coming up here, um, I feel like you're just putting yourself into this. Like you're just like, yeah, like I've been working on this. I just have to keep working on it here. Maybe kind of trying to ignore those little like, you know, annoying thoughts that are going on around you, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't handle this. But meanwhile, you're just putting your head down. You're like, well, I'm doing this, right? Because the strength card, these energies from the universe are coming in. They're saying things are changing. But instead of like letting yourself be overcome by these emotions, like you're tapping into that strength and into that, and this one is a very gentle strength. It's that intuitive strength. It's that, knowing when it's okay to kind of like let go a little and just go with the flow. And like I feel like you will see this happiness here, but I'm gonna clarify for y'all. Is there anything you want to say about those earth cards, about this balancing, about what they have going on here? Well, that one flew out. Ooh. The 3 of air and the 7 of water. And these energies of balancing. Something about the situation. I wonder if maybe y'all went through like a breakup at one point, or like if this is just you coming to the realization that maybe you could find your happiness elsewhere. But I feel like whatever, like, you had like these possibilities in your head, right? Like these dreams and hopes, like, because you do feel this. You have this Knight of Cups, like, you want to go towards this. Um, but like I was saying, like, you also have these energies coming in of like, in your thoughts of like heartbreak, of like, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know about if this is ever going to happen. I don't know if, this is going to um, if my dreams are going to come true here or not, kind of an energy, clarifying these energies of imbalance in the relationship and how you're feeling about like the stuff or whatever that I was thinking was just life stuff, but it looks like it might be more than that. I mean, and it's possible it could be life stuff. This is like just, him trying to figure out his dreams here, trying to figure out what to put himself into because everything feels so good. But with this energy of like, in my thoughts, I know this is over. This is like heartbreak. I'm sad over this. And it could be too, like I was saying, like this energy, maybe it's coming back and forth in and out. Maybe this, love or whatever you're putting yourself into, maybe the reason why it feels unbalanced is because sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not, sometimes it leaves you happy, sometimes it's like you can see all the stars in the sky and like wish on everyone and like, yes, this is it. And then maybe some other times it's just like, like this person maybe doesn't respond or doesn't the energy like doesn't give back, or maybe there were too many energies, like especially since it's the 3 of air, like too many things going on, too many energies in the mix so that one just got left out, right? And you happen to be that energy, whatever was going on in their life, possibly in your life, you know, maybe just too many things going on. Maybe it was heartbreak, maybe it was this or that. Um, but you did see all these possibilities, and you are trying to balance those out because you love this person, because you love this relationship. And I feel like you are trying to like just push your way through it a little bit here with this logic and this like love being like, all right, yeah, like, and right, it takes two to tango. So I'm like, well, I'm interested to see what they have. Because you do put yourself back into this. You know, you do keep working on things here, like putting yourself into this, even though you're not certain, even though maybe things don't always seem balanced, even though um, maybe sometimes things seem out of reach. What is this Eight of Air? The Star and the King of Fire. Wow. Those are very powerful. That's like, wow, I have figured out what I love. Very, very strong energies here of kind of embracing this passion, embracing this kind of like go get 'em attitude about what makes you happy, about what is healing for you, about what feels good, about what is going to be good for your soul here. You know, like this is on this lack of confidence here. You know, you maybe are afraid that you can't be this King of Fire or the Star. Like maybe you're afraid you can't heal. Maybe you're like, well, man, I just wish I could like boss up here. I wish I could, heal. I feel like the universe is stepping in here to give you this opportunity to really look at yourself here. You know, especially with that Kitsune card. I feel like this is the universe kind of like nudging you here with the Star card. Like this is a major arcana coming in here from the universe saying like this is a very healing situation for you. Um, because behind this lack of self-confidence is this energy of self-reliance, of creativity, of fire, of stepping into your own, of even that more impulsive side here in order to heal. You know, taking those steps, taking those risks, even with it. You know, he's the king of fire. You know, he's not gonna be that one who sits there and hums and haws and plans things out. He's gonna see an opportunity and he's gonna grab it. You know, especially if it's healing. And maybe you're afraid you can't do that, but you have these energies coming and saying you can do it. You can do this. Like these are just your thoughts that are trapping you here, but you can do this. You know, and you have the Strength card. You have the Strength and the Star. The universe is on your side. I know things are hard, but they want things to get better for you. Let's see what you have on the Death card. Wow, the Nine of Cups. What are they going... Okay. The Five of Earth. You have the Five of... Interesting. Yeah, I feel like right? Like with these two fives here, you feel this, you sense this, you've seen this in your life here. This being let down. These energies of being left out in the cold of like, dang, why didn't this work out? Like, what did I do wrong? Like, why isn't this working? Like, you know, and wow, you have the Nine of Cups twice here. It just blows my mind. I mean, this is self-reliant happiness. This is you saying, I can make this for myself. I can do this for myself. You know, and I kind of feel like maybe you're kind of letting this other energy go a little bit here so you can find that happiness. Because, right, in this one, like, they're not facing each other. They're looking in other directions. And I feel like if you know deep down that this energy isn't going to be good for you, like this is the universe coming in to say, yep, done with it, over, time to go towards your happiness here. So let's clarify that. Do you want to say anything about the Nine of Cups here? The Ace of Swords and the Eight of Earth. Yeah, you finding your truth out about what you really want to put yourself into here, what really makes you happy, what you really want to invest yourself in, what you want to put your time into. What do you want to perfect in your life? In your relationship here. This is you finding out the truth about that. And you're going to, because it's right there. This is on your happiness. This is the truth about what you're putting yourself into and how it makes you feel. And discovering like what those things are. I mean, the ace is that's like all the possibilities. And it's not always the easiest route because sometimes, there are too many and you can't pick one. It's like hard. But at the same time, there's so much potential paired with these like grounded energies of being earthy and like knowing that once you put yourself into something, it's going to be amazing and badass and wonderful. And I feel like he knows what this is deep down. It's something he has been working on and that he knows about and he's learned about. And I feel like you're coming to that conclusion. You're coming to that realization here. So, interesting for a love reading. I do feel like, it's possible um, that things are just, maybe like ending here in some sort of relationship with some sort of energy. But this, like I said, it could also just be you kind of leaving some things behind here in order to discover your own happiness. It totally depends on your situation, of course. And I do believe that energies are, energy is, and that, um, everyone has free will here. We're going to see about the energies around you in love. I'm very curious to see this other part of this puzzle. What does the energy around Kathy and love have? My Kathy's who have come into the woods to see this. Alright, we have the 8 of Earth, the 3 of Fire, and the 3 of Water with these angel cards here. So they have the 8 of Earth also. You both have that. These are energies of like, I've put myself into this. I know where I am. And I can kind of see myself keep moving forward here. And I want happiness and I want to be victorious and like I want to feel good about this. Interesting. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to ask for some more here. What else can you tell me about the energy around Cappy and love? The 9 of Water and the 6 of Earth. Oh wow, so you both have the 6. Yeah, like another energy of like balance here. But theirs isn't as like, how yours is a little bit more of a struggle. Theirs is more on like the side of like they have more than enough to give. Like right now where you might be struggling, where you're like, I don't have enough to give, like I have too much going on. They're like, yeah, I have more than enough to give right now. I've been working on things for a really long time. I see all these things I can put myself into that would feel really amazing, and like overall, like I just feel good. I want to have some fun here. They have something going on, and it could possibly be with the relationship here that they want to celebrate. Like they feel like what they've been putting themselves into here is paying off. They also have that 9 of Water, which is that, like I was talking about with you, with that energy of like I can provide for myself. Emotionally, like I feel good about things. I have a lot of things going on around me that make me really, really happy right now. I'm like just loving life, kind of like what they're putting themselves into is paying off here, which is really interesting in contradiction to your reading. So I wonder if maybe you just have some like a lot of life stuff going on here. It's possible also that this is like a new energy around you in love that you maybe haven't quite discovered as like an energy in love around you as well. But since you both have that 8 of Earth, I mean, definitely possible that this is also somebody that you already know, that you've been putting this time and energy into. Like this might be the other half of your. I just think it's really interesting, like looking at this now, kind of seeing this, how you're looking at what you're putting yourself into this relationship, how much of yourself you've put into this, and finding some emotional balance here, finding some confidence where maybe you didn't have any before. But then like finding this like inner strength and this inner confidence and being like, yeah, I have put myself into this. But with this energy of starting over, of having to let things go in order to find this, like find this truth of like what you want to put yourself into. They're like, yeah, everything's great. I'm doing good. The stuff I'm doing is working out fine. Like, I'm happy. I'm celebrating. I'm doing stuff I like and I love here. I feel like everything's going really good. So I'm wondering maybe like how much of a connection, maybe it could be too that y'all are helping each other kind of through this as well. Like maybe they're kind of standing up here a little bit for you to lean on if you're, having difficulties. But I can definitely also see you standing on your own 2 feet just fine here with the energies that are coming out. But just looking at them kind of together as like a bigger puzzle, because I definitely feel like I feel like they know they've put themselves into this with you at some point at least. Like I do feel like there's a connection there, but anyway, see if is there anything I want to see about this 3 of water real quick before I wrap this up. I don't know why the earth ones always get so long. Why at all times? Are you all complicated? Okay. The 8 of water. Oh wow. Didn't you have that? Oh, you had. No, they did have another 8. They had the 8 of earth. Didn't you have a ton of 8s? Am I imagining this? No, you have the 8 of earth. My cat's like making noises. She's just like, leave it alone. Keep moving. Okay. Whatever. There's a lot of 8s in this reading. That's all I'm saying. Like shit's changing. Like stuff, they also have this energy on this 3 of water of celebration, of moving on, of wanting to grow emotionally here, of kind of like making a decision about it, what way they want to go, which is almost to me like it's kind of funny, like looking at this crow compared to this water, like the crow looking down at the water still, and then I don't know, I'll show you that one real quick. Like I just feel like this is on this energy of celebration. I feel like they're happy about the decisions they've made here, and that they're trying to like just be happy about what they have going on in their life. Like kind of like embracing what they already have. Like, yes, like I'm not gonna get stuck in the past anymore. I want to keep moving. I see a lot of like moving forward here with them, but just them. I'm not seeing any major arcana, which is interesting. I also don't have any court cards for them either. So mostly like just a lot of stuff that they're doing, like little things going on in their life here and there. Nothing big or dramatic, just kind of them like steady on, leaving behind anything that doesn't feel good to go towards things that do feel good, honestly. So let me get their Kitsune card here and see what that is. What Kitsune card do we have in over on Capricorn here? And it could be too that they're expanding this world with you as well. Like if this is like, you two together here, kind of maybe taking those steps together to go towards something that feels better, toward a new land of opportunities here. What could Santa love around Capricorn? We have empowerment. This one is all about confidence. This one is about knowing your inner worth. This Kitsune comes out to let you know that they do see you and that they have faith in you and what you want to do and who you are. She is about finding your true purpose and sticking with it. She is about being clear in what you want and going forward going for it. She is about making your own way through the water. She isn't about just going with the flow. She is about finding your own way through the waters of life. If there are other people trying to tell you to go other directions, this koi is here to remind you to stay true to your path. She's here to cheer you on. This is the energy around you in love. Having this energy come out around them saying, be true to yourself. Like, have those goals, have those plans. And honestly, yeah, it looks like that's what they're doing. They're just going towards what makes them happy right now. Um, you know, um, and she's definitely very clear in what she wants to do. She's about being tenacious, about being confident, and about, cheering that energy on and saying, yes, you can do this. Like, you can keep moving forward. Um, so, yeah, the energy around you in love has this beautiful koi mermaid swimming up out of the forest to kind of like tell the person the energy around you in love, like, hey, like, we see you, that and we want you to be clear in what you're doing. We want you to like go towards this goal. We want you to be steadfast in it, and we are here to cheer you on to do it. And then you also have this beautiful white kitsune coming out of the forest for you, all silvery white, maybe little peach tufts of fur and cherry blossoms falling around it, just giving off this beautiful glowing aura, letting you know, like, hey, I am powerful. I have lived so long. I have seen so much, done so much. I've learned so much. I have all this power within me, and I've seen the good that you've done, and I am here to help you in what you want to do. Just tell me, point me in the direction, and we will get this done. All right, so I hope that you have a wonderful couple of weeks, and I will talk to you later. Oh, and if you would like to find your way back here, please subscribe and tap the bell. Anyways, talk to you later.